He's got style.
Take one of these. Get out of here.
He's like, what a weird.
Oh.
And there's.
Did he slap me?
That's what he does.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
There's an H. I got a weird thing.
It's not an H, but
it doesn't look
that's
like
an H.
It doesn't look like.
We don't have an H.
Oh, do I? Oh.
Yeah, that's the interesting thing. All the boss keys are like this in the game. You have to get them perfectly. Now, when you had the motion controls, the controller was the key. So you had to like turn the controller in a way. There was one boss key that the way you had to hold the key was so awkward that it took me forever to figure out because like I couldn't get my position. It's like, think of a position that you just can't put your hand, and that's the way you needed it to be. So it wasn't even like figuring it out. It was just literally like impossible to see. And God, I hope I can do this guy's voice. I don't think I can. I've done no practice. I should have practiced this guy's voice beforehand. I love this guy's voice if I could do it correctly. But I don't think I can. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. You
don't have to do that voice.
I want to try, but don't get mad at me for insulting every single person out there that knows what I'm trying to go for.
That's why I think maybe you shouldn't do the voice.
I mean, it's weird voices. It's not an insult if I can't do it right, okay? It's just, this is the way the word works, okay? And it probably won't work anyways. Look who it is.
Oh my God. I'm gonna get so many comments.
I thought that tornado I stirred up would have tossed and torn you apart. Yet here you are, not in pieces.
His face is weird.
It fits. To me, this voice fits. Someone did this voice a while back. Not on like a YouTube, but someone I know did it. And it just, I like this voice for some reason. Not that your life or death has any consequence. It's just that girl that matters now. And I can sense her here, just beyond this door. Yes, we plucked Her Majesty from her perch in the clouds, and now she's ours. Oh, but listen to me. I'm being positively uncivil. Allow me to introduce myself.
Oh, God.
He's so weird.
Ooh.
I am the Demon Lord who presides over the land you look down upon. This world you call the surface, you may call me Ghirahim.
I'm going to call you Hamboy.
He kind of looks like a Hamboy.
Hamboy.
In truth, I very much prefer to be indulgent with my full title, Lord Ghirahim. But I am not fussy.
Yes. Ooh, look at that
Link's
butt.
like, I can't talk, but I can give you an angry stare.
And my weak little shield.
Did you really just draw your sword? Foolish boy.
Ugh.
By all rights, the girl should have fallen into our hands already. She was nearly ours when the Lotham servant of the goddess snatched her away. So apparently she got... This guy did the tornado. Someone saved her. Wasn't Link. Do you have any idea what this makes me feel inside?
I have some guesses.
Furious!
That was not one of them.
Outraged! Sick with anger!
I was going to say...
This
Horny?
turn of events... well, he kind of a little bit, you know. This turn of events has left me with a strong appetite for bloodshed.
Oh, no. Ew! Ew, horny!
This hardly seems fair, being at my position, to take all my anger out on you.
He's like licking his ear. He's like,
Yeah. Which is why I promise up front not to murder you. No. I'll just beat you within an inch of your life.
Oh, God, no. What was his tongue?
This guy's creepy.
Oh. He's gonna... He's gonna like... Oh, my God, he gets more naked.
He does. Lord, Demon Lord Ghirahim. Look at that bulge. He's got style. He's
take one of these. Get it out of here.
He's like, what a weird.
Oh,
And there's.
did he
right.
slap me?
That's what he does. Lord Ghirahim, man. Yeah, it's a weird boss. It's a weird boss.
It's kind of interesting. In HD, it's kind of. You gonna stop?
He's just literally holding. Oh, I guess he has your sword now.
Cool. But do you have? Cool. Thank you for throwing that at me. And I didn't roll.
Yeah,
Oh,
but notice, so his thing is the whole, if you telegraph your attacks, you die. Takes your sword from you. I kind of love that the boss fight is not really you fighting him, it's more like he's just playing with you.
Spin? Spin?
I mean, you gotta actually attack him, man. You gotta kill him. You gotta Ghirahim, the Ghirahim.
Oh, I get it. I get it. So you go like this. I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna go up here. Just kidding, down there. Alright, never mind. Oh, I have to hold it? Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like this, dude. I'm up here. Oh, look at me up here. And then down here.
Keep attacking! Well, now
It's...
No, I know. The controls
Yeah.
are definitely... I mean, even with motion controls, it wasn't easy.
And then down here. Oh, come
well,
on.
or Sky Attack, you know.
Oh, I can Sky Attack. Stick some of that.
Nah, he just
Or it
dodges
just moves to the side.
He just slowly moves sideways. To be honest, I don't remember having this few clothes. To be honest.
I mean, it's HD.
He's revealed everything.
His nipples are literally out.
They are just like, and they're hard too, man. Like, you got the definition and everything, like.
He has hard nipples.
This guy is kind of weird.
This guy's very sexual.
I love how they give you so many hearts too. They're like, yeah, you're not gonna be able to beat him without taking damage.
You wanna stop, buddy? How am I telegraphing so?
I think it's you figured out how to do it correctly. It's just you have to then not do a Skyward Sword attack. Like if you move his hand up, don't attack him from the up. I know it's obviously the controls and stuff, but
he's like so fast. Like,
yeah.
I'll just be up here. Just kidding. How does he get it so? Give me my sword back.
And you could try a different angle than up.
Yeah, I know. Of course, he gets that angle now.
Yeah, because he put his hand down. You gotta watch. You gotta watch, man. This guy's all about figuring out. That's why this guy's kind of like one of the most annoying bosses, because it's like you really have to figure out, like, how to fight him.
Down here. I'm down here. I'm down here. Sideways slashes, front slashes.
Yeah, I mean you have to do it really well. It's not just like, wow. Actually, that one I was kind of surprised he got.
That's what I'm saying. It's like,
because that was a stab. I thought maybe a stab would work actually. Maybe get him confused, like the eyeballs.
oh, the eyeballs. Yes, look at me. Where am I going?
Wow.
This is so stupid. This is stupid. This is the stupidest boss in the world.
I mean, we're not even hurting him. He's not hurting us. We're just like playing around.
This is so stupid. This is the dumbest thing I have ever seen. This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Following you.
And poke. I can't poke. I can't.
Poking does not seem to work. Maybe give him your sword. Maybe that'll help.
All right, just take it.
Let's take this.
There you go. You can have it.
You can have the sword. I didn't want it anyways. Oh, what if you perfect reflect the sword back at him?
Oh, maybe.
That could be interesting. Reflect! It gives it back and he grabs it again. And you're just like, ah.
That's not working. And click. Oh, I hate this thing so much. How about if I go like that? I don't like this guy.
Hey, you got it that time. I don't know what you did, but you got it.
I just literally was like, you want to give it back to me, buddy? Want to give it back to me?
I mean, he's literally just messing. This feels like it's if you played Twilight Princess. There was a boss that was also kind of weird, wacky. I forget what his name was, but he was pretty much like the main enemy. God, he was like such a silly, like, character, you know?
God, I hate this character.
This guy's a little bit like him, but less insane and more of like the sassy.
Oh, cool. Now there's daggers.
Yeah, so... Yeah.
Figured.
Yep, he has a second form. Well, this is the second form. It's not really a different form. But it's easier than the first form.
At least he doesn't grab me. That's all I care about. Ooh.
I mean, okay, you just...
Oh, hey, maybe don't put away your sword.
I guess maybe this is the form where they give you all the hearts for.
Yeah.
It's an interesting boss fight, though. Like, it's so almost different than what you think, like, a Zelda boss would be, you know? Like, all of them are monsters, crazy, especially the first boss. But this one is literally just, like, a dude with a sword beating the shit out of you.
Yeah, I don't per se like it because it's heavily relied on motion controls. And we're not doing motion controls. Now, maybe that's on us, but I feel that even with motion controls, it would still kind of suck. Come on, go fuck yourself. just. Oh, is there a thing where I can flick those things back? And oh, Jesus. Alright. Haha, you suck.
I mean, you dodge that attack.
Yeah, okay, cool. This game is... Oh, I'm having the greatest time. Look at me. This
is the hard first boss.
This is so much fun. This is so much fun. Look at me. All the fun. Look at me.
Though I will say, yeah, obviously we want to kill him. You might want to get some practice in for his attacks, though, because we might see him again.
I mean, I feel like we're going to see him a lot, so... I don't know what... Eat it!
Yeah. I mean, maybe this will be the moment where we do have to go back to motion controls. Maybe it'll just be easier. It's like, who knows? 'Cause
I can't... The control is just so... I mean, it's so laggy that it's just... I can't...
Well, you want to switch over to motion controls, or you want to give it one more try?
Yeah, I'm going to have to motion control it.
Okay, then we will be right back after we've switched over the controls, and we'll be fighting this boss fresh again. See you in a bit. We are back with more, but new controller action.
Yeah, I have to do the...
Yeah, so we were using a joystick controller, and now we're doing the motion controls, and it already seems like vastly different.
Yeah, you can't, there's, I mean, like, you can't play it with, you can't.
Yeah.
It's just...
And we might be fighting more bosses like this, and the enemies might be like this, so who knows what
I mean, enemies like
the goblins and stuff?
Like, those are fine.
Yeah. It's interesting because really they have, like, benefits and negatives for both. Like, the sword fighting is easier, but that's about the only thing that's better.
Yeah.
Everything else in the game is better with the controller. So it's kind of like,
I'll just be... Yeah, this is... To be honest, like...
Yeah,
that's dumb that they, like, really focus too much. Like, they should have, like... Alright, you're doing controller, just don't worry about, like, this bullshit of, like, I gotta direct it here and here. Like, just button. They should have... That should have been their main, like, change.
Yeah.
Like, that is just ridiculous. Like, or don't even have the ability to do controller.
Yeah.
It's just, it's not worth it. Like, it's really...
I think the problem is, if they didn't do controller, so like Skyward Sword was also motion controls, but the Skyward Sword motion controls suck. That's one of the reasons why I liked this game originally, because the motion controls were so much better in this game. But the thing is, the motion control version of Skyward Sword got terrible reviews. And the GameCube version, which didn't use motion controls, got amazing reviews.
Of this game?
Of Skyward Sword.
Oh.
And,
No, we're playing Skyward Sword.
Or no, yeah, Twilight Princess, sorry. So, the Twilight Princess reviews were amazing when it wasn't motion controls, but were terrible when it was. So I think so many people were like, well, when you do this Skyward Sword, you have to put controllers in, right? Because it's like, everyone thought it was better for Twitch. If you didn't put it in, people would just constantly complain. So it's like, even if the controllers suck, it's like people can't say, we need a controller. Because there is a controller in the game, you know? It's just, they don't seem as good as the other stuff.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, right now, like, if I had to, like, rate this game right now, I would give it such a low rating just for these motion controls.
The motion controller?
Yeah, like...
Or the controller joystick?
The controller joystick and, like... But, like, even this, like... Having this, like, okay, like, this should not be this long of a battle. Like, having him pick every single, like... Unless there's something that I don't understand about this...
Have something to report.
While holding Zelda, lock on the enemy, press that to call me. I will give you...
Would you like to hear my analysis? It's like, didn't you press it?
Yeah.
So stupid, Pete. You're so stupid.
The right hand. High probably deserves an angle. You hold your sword at. Prepare his defense.
Oh.
Okay. Like, cool.
I love Yuffie so much, but I hate her. God, I don't know what it means. I don't know.
So it's
what
like
it is.
he's saying.
Hold your sword in the opposite direction and then attack.
But yeah, but there is no. It's not that precise.
Yeah.
So it's like I can do left, right, up, down. You know. Even if I go like his hand wasn't there, he still catches it. There's nothing. I don't know. This boss battle is really detracting from my enjoyment of the game. Like 100%. Like this boss battle is like really kind of.
I mean, keep in mind you've played this whole game without motion controls, and now you're going immediately into motion controls. So there might be certain things with like the eyeball that it was supposed to teach you, like how to like position more, you know? Where it's like when you had the controller, you could just move the stick in a circle. But that doesn't really like teach you anything, you know? But it's like in motion controls. And this is one of the reasons why I said that the eye puzzle was so hard for me. Because you have to perfectly do the circle in the motion controls. And with motion controls, I thought I did the circle and it didn't work. And so then I'm like, I guess it's not a circle, right? Because if it doesn't work when you do it, then it shouldn't work. And then eventually, like as a kid, I think I looked it up and I was like, it was a circle. Like I thought it would be a circle. And it was just like the motion controls were too hard to get the circle motion. Now, the motion controls in this are better than the Wii, where this came out with. So maybe it wouldn't have been as a problem. But like for you who hasn't done the motion controls for any of this, it is a lot more.
I mean, that's a little cleaner. It's a little faster, but like other than that, like it's still just really just
Yeah.
like this boss is just
Yeah, he's well, just get good at this because this is gonna happen at least one more time.
It to be honest, I don't know. I can see why people hate this game just from this. It really like everything else like I don't have a problem with, but like this boss fight on like all right, see doing that like okay, that's fine. Doing this like I don't know.
I mean, you've never gotten hit by those projectiles since you switched to motion controls.
No, granted, the motion controls
show.
are better. Like, yeah, it's a game that was designed to have motion controls. So yeah, obviously the motion controls are better. But there's still like there's aspects like this part of the fight that's fine. Like the the other part where it's like he grabs your like joystick, like literally was the
motion controls of my hands.
I just want to see that thing work.
And it works pretty well. But there we go. Boss done. Accomplished. Motion controls. Oh yeah, I gotta read him.
Yeah.
Well, you put up more. Well, I can't remember. What did I do? Well, you put up more than a fight than I would have thought possible out of such a soft boy. But don't clap yourself quite yet. That sword of yours is the only reason you're still alive. I fear I've spent far too long teasing and toying with you. The girl's presence has all but faded from this place, which means she's in another castle, and there's no longer a reason to linger here.
Ugh.
Goodbye, Sky Child. Run and play this time. Get in my way again, though, and you're dead. Bing! And he's gone. Could have done that at any point, but now he just wanted to play with us.
Yeah, so like I said, the motion controls are definitely a way to go. Now, Nintendo makes their controllers at $80 and they break,
Yeah.
So that's what kind of pisses me off. Like, if you make a game where you have to do motion controls, but you sell a controller that breaks, it seems...
I mean, the Wii controllers never broke. So, they never had that problem when this game originally came out. But I do get it, you know?
Oh, that... Yeah, no, everything else, like turning this thing... Oh,
Worse.
Yeah.
Because it's tilt. It's tilt with the joystick and point in the direction.
Yeah, no, it like controller is 100% better at everything except that one fight. Now, granted, the first part of that fight was even ridiculous with this because there was no indication when his hand was over here and I did a diagonal slash, he caught it. When his hand was over here, I did a, you know, it never once changed what I was doing. He just caught it if he felt like it. Like, it seemed like it was a time-based thing. So it was like...
Yeah. I mean, this is the thing about bosses in Zelda, which I love and I hate, right? They always like to do these new concepts. And it's like, if you got used to the motion controls and you fought... Like, after you beat this game, if you were only using motion controls and you went back to the boss again, he'd be easy. You'd know exactly how the motion controls work. You be used to it, you know? So it's kind of like, it's almost like you just don't know how to do the mechanic correctly a little bit, because it's like you don't have much experience with it, you know? Even with the joystick, it's still like, it's a very foreign way of like dealing with stuff, that it's like, you might like the boss way better if you come back after beating the game, play it again, and then you're like, oh yeah, like, I'm not having any trouble. Like, the fight's intuitive.
I mean,
you know?
it with controller, that fight, if it was not a garbage fire where he constantly caught it no matter what you did, like, if you're going to have a mechanic where it was like, hey, you have to do this. Also, do you recognize this from Skyward, from Breath of the Wild?
Yep.
Ta-da, it's the one that she prays at to try to get her power.
Yeah.
Raise it to this. Oh, God. So it's like, everything is better with the controller.
Except for the fighting.
That
like,
for that one boss fight.
Needing the accurate sword fighting is the only thing that motion controls is better. But it's like, certain parts of this game are going to require very accurate controls. So it's either get better at the controller or, you know, deal with this. But who knows? Anyways, Master, I have a message written in the language of the gods of old. Allow me to translate this one.
Sorry,
From the edge of time, I guide you. The one chosen to carry out the goddess's mission.
Why is she ice skating?
She does this anytime she talks to you from now on.
She ice skates?
The spirit maiden who descended from the clouds must travel to 2 sacred places to purify her body. You stand in one of these places, Skyview Springs. The other is known as Earth Spring. We're not really in Sky, though, and like this should be Earth too, right? We're in, I don't know.
There's one of those boxes, though.
The second spring is hidden away deep within the scorched earth of Eldian. Is that the name of our Earth, or is that a place? The Spirit Maiden ever mindful of the heavy task entrusted to her, has set out for this second sacred place. She's like, you're too slow.
You just leave her there, and she spins. She vomits. Why didn't you push A? You monster!
So you're not done with the message yet? I could only spin for so long. Please help me.
I wish they would have given her a little bit more personality to realize, like, oh, I'm happy that it's here. Let me ice skate, instead of I'm just going to ice skate for some reason.
Yeah.
Like, I don't mind the ice skating. I like, oh, that's kind of cute. It gives her personality. But have it like, oh, I'm so happy that we're here. Look at me. I'm joyful. And then like, oh, you know.
Master, as I just translated, it would appear that Zelda purified herself in the waters of the spring. I don't know why I gave you the full crazy version when I could have just told you that.
There's just a turd floating. She purified herself.
I calculate a 97% chance that she was already set out for Eldin, where another great spirit existed. How she got past the Ghirahim fight, no clue. However, it is not clear what method of travel Zelda used to move from here to her next destination.
I know how she did. She was like, bro, this sucks. I'm leaving.
It's like,
Ghirahim's like, I'm going to be creepy and weird.
It's like, yeah, no thanks, please. My analysis suggests you should take the tablet to the altar in Skyloft. Doing so will likely open a new column of light on the surface, allowing you to descend another area and continue your search. For Zelda. The bird statue that transported you back to the sky should be in the forest you previously passed through. Back into the sword.
See, oh, don't tell me I'm get teleported out. No, God.
Kiwi!
I have to go through that whole thing because there was a box.
Kiwi! Hey, it's me. Oh wait, this is not. This is you.
Did you find? Oh,
go. Go talk to Kiwi, man.
Not yet. Oh, that's too bad. But it sounds like you at least know where she needs to search next to find her Kiwi. That's something, right?
That's something.
I'm so glad you finally be reunited with all my Kikowi friends.
Kiwi.
I've never said Kikowi friends.
That's not how it's pronounced. Obviously, they changed the name. Kiwi would just be Kiwi. But that's Kikowi is the way they made it.
It's all thanks to you, Kiwi. With any luck, hopefully you'll find that girl and you'll be that girl you've been searching for real soon. Kuru-ku. Take care, okay? Punt them off the cliff.
You could have rhymed with Kukuru-ku. Take care, you. You know, right?
Oh, there's a box.
Well, we'll collect the box off camera because it's probably nothing. So until then, we'll see you guys back out of the temple on the next episode. Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.